Guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Rose. So today we are doing our 3-ways video, but first of all I do have something else to be doing with you guys first. Now if you just want to get to the part where I show you the 3 ways, you can just fast forward this part, but I am going to draw the winners of the competition I ran in my last video for my birthday. Now I had 4 entrants and there are 3 prizes. So what I decided to do was, instead of actually giving 3 prizes, I'm going to give everybody a prize. And the way I'm going to do it is, the first person I pick out is going to get the choice of what they want. There are 2 journals and 2 sets of paper up for grabs. 2 sets of my upcoming release of Woodland Wanderings paper pack. So that's how we're going to do it. Our 4 entrants were Sue Harrison, you are a winner. Angel Lace Designs, my apologies, you are also a winner. Rachel Bella Crafts, I know that's Rachel who does all the social media for Rachel Bella. So Rachel, you are a winner. And Miss Lorraine Delaney, you are also a winner, Mallory. So I'm going to pick out numbers. I have these all numbered 1, 2, 3, 4 in my little book here. I'll leave that just here. And I have 1, 2, 3 and 4 just written on slips of paper, and this is just the easiest way to do it because there were so few entries. I figured it was nice and easy to just do it this way. So I'm just going to fold them up. I had a fantastic birthday week, I have to say. I was spoiled absolutely rotten. I got some new goodies. It was lovely. Okay, so there's our 4 pieces, and I am going to put these into I'm going to put them into this. Just a piece of acetate that came with one of my new things that I got for my birthday. So I'm just going to dump them all in there, ruffle them around, pick one out. So winner number 1, first prize, is Angel Lace Designs. So congratulations, you have first choice as to what you want. So I'm just going to write down that Angel Lace Designs won first. And for our second prize, we have Lorraine Delaney. So Lorraine, you get the second choice for the prizes. Third prize goes to Sue Harrison. And that of course means that Rachel Bella Crafts are 4th. So Angel Lace Designs will have the first choice. Lorraine will pick out of the 3 prizes that are left. Sue will pick out the last 2, and Rachel will get the last prize that is left then. So congratulations guys, and thanks so much for watching and commenting on the video and entering the competition. And I really hope you enjoy your prizes. I will be in touch with you guys, or I will actually, what I will do is I will link my Facebook, my own personal Facebook page underneath the video. I will leave it there for a week and then I'll take it off. And you can contact me through Facebook. Okay? Okay, so that's that order of business. Now, on to our 3 ways video. And today we are working with doilies and cupcake liners, that's the one. Now I put the 2 of these together because I do use them quite similarly. Excuse me. Obviously with doilies you have a greater range of shapes and things, so they can actually be used in different ways as well, but today I'm just going to I was doing the cupcake liners, and I figured, you know, I do with the small doilies, I do a lot of the same things, so maybe we'll say small round doilies and cupcake liners. Okay, so the first thing that I like to do with them, and this is something I actually have to stop myself doing in all my journals because I tend to just do it all the time. This one way I like to use the cupcake liners in particular is as a tuck spot. Sorry about that noise. Is as a tuck spot. As you can see, I have the actually the same one here, and I just fold it in half. Now I do back them with card to give them some substance, and I fold them over the page. Just glue along the edge on each side of the page, and they make nice little tuck spots. So that's one thing. Now obviously you can decorate or not decorate as you wish. Some of them I have gone totally OTT and they've become very textural and built up and things like that. Other ones I leave relatively plain, like this one. I just put I just fussy cut a mushroom and paste that down there. So that's the first idea. Now obviously you can do this with doilies as well, and I have and do it with these doilies. Again, like this. And actually I think I have some in the journals that I'm working on at the moment. But I'm not going to go faffing about and looking for that. I'm sure you get the idea. But backing them with some sort of card is a good idea because it makes a nice tuck spot then. Idea number 2 is... Oh, I have an avalanche going on. To use them as belly band decorations and to layer them. Now they don't make the belly band in and of themselves, obviously, but when I came up with this idea of putting the card under and putting the doily across, it's just something I really love to do now, and I think it makes a beautiful belly band going across the page. It just adds so much to it. And obviously I've layered these as well. Now you can obviously could cut one of these in half and do the same thing, layer those up. You could layer a doily and a cupcake liner together. That would be quite awesome as well. It looks like it has lace on the bottom of it. Okay, so that's another one that I like to do with the doilies and cupcake liners. And the last idea, I'm going to quickly go through making one of these with you guys. And it's little envelopes. So these are two that I have made. This is one out of a cupcake liner, and they're just so sweet and so cute. Now obviously the size of your envelope is going to depend on the size of your cupcake liner. These ones I think particularly are muffin case liners. So they're a little bit larger. This one is smaller. So I have done the same thing with a doily, where I have used the doily to make a teeny tiny little envelope. I don't actually have anything in there, but it is an envelope. Again, I have made this a little sturdier just by pasting paper onto the back part of the envelope itself, but I would recommend actually putting the whole inside part, like the whole solid part, I would recommend putting that onto some paper or like cardstock. Just it gives a little bit extra stability and foldability. Even it can be quite hard to fold these little delicate lacy bits. So there you have it, little envelopes. Aren't they adorable? And obviously again you could like put little clusters on, run a ribbon across the front of it. Oh, so much you can do with them. They're just adorable. Okay, so that's those, and I'm just going to show you they're very, very simple to do. And I'm going to show you very quickly with the cupcake liner. And actually, one other thing I wanted to mention, and I just wanted to mention this because it's something that a lot of people do, and it may be kind of obvious, so I just wanted to mention it rather than make it as one of my 3 things. And it is just you can fold one in half, add some circular papers inside, and make a little semicircular notebook. So that's another one. You can also fold it in quarters like this. Just bring back one of my books. glue it together on the edges, just here, just this edge, and glue it onto the corner of a page, and you have a multi-tuck spot. Okay, now again, you might be better off backing it with paper as well if you're going to do that, but it might get too bulky. Play around with what you have. These ones are particularly thick, so I wouldn't actually back this one. But there are other ones that I might back. And you could actually do, again, the same with a doily. And I would recommend backing that one if you're using that pocket tuck idea for it. But anyway, we are going to get on with making our little envelope. Now, I was like obviously playing around with this piece of paper earlier on, so it's all folded and creased and crinkled. That's okay. Now, when you open your cupcake liner or your doily, I mean, on the doily it's not going to be obviously, well, maybe it actually would. Some of them are patterned. On the patterned ones, you would consider where you want your image to fall when you have it folded. So this one, I'm not too bothered as long as it's some way upright. So all I'm going to do is going to fold in a little bit. Doesn't have to be too much. Going to fold it up from, this is the bottom part. I want it up right. Oh look, I'm actually after doing it wrong already, my lord. So this is my side. I'm going to fold this in a little bit. This is the side. The sides come in a little bit. Next, I'm going to fold it up. Now this is the bottom. So I want the bottom to come up a little bit further than the top comes, a little bit shorter than the top comes down. I want the top flap to be longer than the bottom flap. So I'm not quite coming all the way up there. I think this is possibly kind of just coming to the very center of the cupcake liner. And I'm just lining this folded edge up with my other folded edge here, just to make sure I get a straight crease, because when you're working with circles it can be harder to do that. Now I'm going to fold this back out. No, I'm not. I'm going to leave that up like that. No, I was right. I was right. I'm going to fold it back out. I'm going to fold this up to where I creased it. I'm going to fold this back in just so that I can see from here exactly how much I have there, and I can at least attempt to fold the other one in the very same. Now you can measure, obviously I don't ever measure these things, I just do it all by eye. And we're going to crease that. Next is to fold down our flap, and all we want here is just enough to cover any gaps, any white spaces here. So you need to fold it down enough that it covers all those little gaps and make a straight crease. Okay, so we have our envelope shape. There's going to be the front of it. Very sweet. And now I don't like when these side flaps are outside of this bottom flap, so I'm going to actually refold this again. Fold it back up there. And we have our envelope, and I think that looks much prettier. Okay, now you have a choice at this point whether you want to snip out these bits here. If you want to line it, now is the time to do that. I am just going to go straight ahead and actually make it up without lining it. And I am going to cut these little pieces out. So you have your creases, you just grab your scissors and snip them out the same as you would if you were making any other envelope. Just going to kind of come out a little bit from the actual crease itself. I don't know if you'll be able to see that. Instead of going straight across like this, I am coming up a little bit at a slant to that corner crease. So I'm taking basically a little triangle out of it, and I'm doing the same here on this crease. I'm coming in at an angle and going to the corner. Again, the same as you would if you were making any other envelope. So this is what we have now. We have our little slanted pieces here, and it looks very sweet. I do like to leave these ones. I just feel that it gives a little bit of extra strength to the piece. So let's just get these glued a little bit. Just putting some glue on those corner pieces that we cut out at the top. Just going to glue those together. And then we glue up our flap. That's one side. Two. Okay, voila. We have a teeny tiny, absolutely adorably sweet little envelope. And where's my little, where's the one that I had a second ago? I don't know what I'm after doing with it now. Oh yeah, here we go. Just get this little piece of card that I had in there. Pop it in here. Isn't that just adorable? And again, from here you can treat it as you would any other envelope. You can ink it, which I have actually done on this one. You can decorate it, you can put a closure on it, whatever way you want to do it. But I think they're so sweet, and I think where the paper had been creased and things, I think that just adds a little something. Now I do actually use my flat iron on these to flatten them out, but it never gets them 100%. Not for me anyway. So you always have that little bit of texture going through, and I love it, and I love the sound of them. They're just adorable. So if you have cupcake liners and pretty ones, that's just another way to use them. And you could do little clusters of envelopes. Look at that. That's so adorable. They're just so cute. Have a little stack of envelopes like this. Oh, very cute. Anyway, so that is my 3 ways to use cupcake liners and small round doilies in your junk journals. I hope you enjoyed that, guys, and I hope you got some ideas from it, maybe sparked something. And just wanted to say that for my next 3 ways video, I am moving away slightly from what I had originally intended with this series, which was to 3 ways to how to use a certain item or medium in your journals, and I am going to go into 3 ways to do certain or get a certain look, or 3 ways to maybe do a flip art, things like that, you know, just to kind of broaden the scope of what I can do with this series. And yeah, I hope it's something that you guys will find interesting and useful and helpful. So thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you guys very soon.